Hello Pisces, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your July 2022 monthly check-in reading for you. I'm a little bit nervous, excited, so I don't know what's going on right here. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with the different decks. So what do we need to know for the sign of Pisces? All right. We have the World. Okay, so some sort of completion is going on within your life. You've completed a cycle and you are going on into a new cycle right here. So you might be at that point of zero, which is kind of like where everything exists, the possibility of everything exists, right? But with this world energy, you're closing out, loose ends right here, and you're about to start a new chapter within your life. So what do we need to know for the sign of Pisces closing out this chapter and beginning anew? What do we need to know for Pisces? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Revelations Tarot. Now, this deck does have reversals in it, and we'll clarify it with a different deck. So, what do we have for Pisces? We have the Tower, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Cups. So, here's the thing about the Tower energy. There's some sort of destruction, some sort of calamity happening, right? But here's the thing. What strikes the tower down is the sunlight in the original artwork of the deck. So in the 1500s, there was a noble family who commissioned the original tarot deck, right? The original major arcanas. And they had the sun striking the tower down with lightning. And so the tower represents the Tower of Babel, right? So it kind of represents not being built on solid ground, solid foundations right here. So it's important that this situation falls apart because it was never going to be within your life long term. So think about houses that they build nowadays, whenever there's a hurricane or a storm or a tornado, they just kind of fall apart. But then think of the Colosseum or the pyramids or things like that, things that are built out of stone. Even there's this one cathedral in France. It's like built on stone in the water, so sometimes it looks like it's floating, and it's been there for like a couple of 100 years, right? So what I'm seeing right here is that there's a situation that's just not solid and it needs to fall apart, but you can wrap up the loose ends to this cycle right here. It's not a big deal. With this Ace of Pentacles, you're being blessed by the universe with some sort of monetary gift. With this Five of Cups, this does represent sadness, though. You're sad about this situation falling apart, but you do get a gift in the end. So wrap up whatever this is and be happy with this Ace of Pentacles coming out, because the Ace of Pentacles represents new beginnings. It represents kind of like Fool energy, the beginning of the Pentacles, but then the end of the Pentacles, right? So it is like the Fool for the minor suits. So what do we need to know about this Tower energy? What's going on with this? Why did the Tower have to fall apart? Why did the Tower have to fall apart? What's going on with this? We have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You're getting opportunity for a better situation somewhere else. There's a message being spoken that, hey, leave this situation, let it fall apart, and go and be happy elsewhere. Go take this Ace of Pentacles with this Page of Pentacles energy, because here's the thing. I don't know if I mentioned it already. I've mentioned it in previous videos that the aces are directly hand-given by the universe to the pages. So the pages were taken out of the 52 cards decks that we have now. However, there used to be pages, so it used to go page, knight, queen, and king, and then ace, right? So what we have to understand about this Page of Pentacles is that he is receiving this gift from the universe. You're getting the message to leave the tower before it collapses. This is a blessing. You're sad because you're like, well, why do I have to leave the tower? What's going on right here? Like, oh, I've put so much energy into building this tower, but maybe you didn't even build it. Maybe it was just a situation that you were put in and you were comfortable there. So wrap up that cycle. Close out everything about this tower situation. Don't be involved in it. It's not your problem. So what is this Ace of Pentacles? What's this new gift being brought to you? What do we need to know? We have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. All right, so double clarification of this. So you're leaving an unfulfilling situation and you're sad about it. So here's the thing. What I'm seeing for you is that you leave a situation to go and find your 9 and 10 of Cups, right? Because the 8 of Cups is seeing that there is still more to be discovered in the universe. So you're leaving an emotional foundation that's already built up, which could be this tower energy. to go and find the 9 and 10 of Cups because you're truly not happy here. You're upset about leaving the situation with this 5 of Cups because 3 Cups fell over. But here's the thing, you still have the 2 Cups behind you, which makes the full 10. Let's clarify the situation a little bit more. This could be you returning with the 2 Cups and realizing that 3 Cups fell over while you were away. We have the King of Cups. You're leaving the situation to find your 2 Cups. You see sadness and disappointment over here. All you have to do is turn around and see that you have a full 10 cups available. The King of Cups is right there, meaning that you've reached the enlightenment, you've reached the point of the King of Cups. Or you're reaching this comfortable standpoint within your life, but you're still not happy. The 5 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Temperance card. You have to take the cups to the angels, though. That's the thing. So the angel is alchemizing with these 2 cups that are still standing up. Because if you look at the 5 of Cups and the Temperance card, obviously the Temperance is holding these 2 cups that have fallen, that are still standing up. You have the King of Cups right here with the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is marching forward, which is your card, to the Angel of Temperance, bringing the cups and hand-delivering them to the angels. And the angel is alchemizing a brand new situation for you. The 2 of Swords, you can't see it. The 3 of Swords, you're heartbroken about this. What is going on for you, Pisces? Okay, hold on. Let me bring out this deck. I was supposed to use this one in the beginning, actually. All right. Let's look at what's going on for Pisces. Can I get a clearer message for Pisces? What do we need to know? So we have you walking away from this situation to find the Ace of Pentacles. You're sad, but there are 2 cups standing up, which are actually the 9 and 10. That leads you to the King of Pentacles. With this 5 of Cups, you have to realize that and bring these cups to the angel. The angel is alchemizing. You can't see that. You're still heartbroken. We have the Ace of Swords. Information is coming to you. We have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like what you need to do right here is you're looking for information, Pisces. It's kind of like you're going on a side quest, like in a video game. Like, you know how you have to complete certain quests in a video game in order to get to like the end goal, the end game? You're completing a side quest, so that way you get the information to progress onto the main storyline right here with this 9 of Grails. But here's the thing, you're collecting all these different pieces of information and you don't know what to do with it. But you take it to the angel, you take it to God, you take it to whatever this thing is. It could be a computer, it could be, you know, a program, a system, whatever. And they alchemize all this information to give you the gift. Now, you can't see them doing that. You're heartbroken about this. You're wondering why you still can't stay in the tower. But you're getting a gift because here's the thing, that's not the end goal, Pisces. That's not the end of the situation. There's more to this storyline for you. The Queen of Swords, yeah, I'm on the right track because I always say when I get the Queen of Swords, that's what I'm supposed to be telling you. That's the reader speaking. So it also represents Libra energy. It can represent, you know, the truth being spoken to you. So you're getting the truth right here that sets you free with this 9 of Cups. It's the wish card. You are supposed to be doing these small, minor things within your life, but not staying within them for too long because like you're gaining the experience. You're gaining like, you know, this experience and this experience and this experience. And then when you tie it all together, you have this one giant package of who you are as an individual. And that brings you to where you want to be, the elevated status within your life. For example, this is kind of like, you know, a triple threat for an actor. When we think of like an actor, they have to be able to sing, dance, and act. Sometimes they have to know how to play an instrument. Sometimes they have to be able to do all these different things. And it combines them into one person. It's kind of like, you know, how Prince could play like almost all the instruments, but he could also write music. He was very good at musical theory. He was good at engaging with his fans. Like, you're learning all of these different things, but here's the thing, you can't stay within these towers for too long. You're only supposed to receive the information, one pentacle at a time. You go into these tower situations and you receive the pentacle. And you go into another situation, you receive that pentacle, and you're trying to find your emotional happiness. But here's the thing, the reason you can't find your emotional happiness is because you have to collect all of these different skills and bring them to something, which then gives you that mental clarification that you're all put together. For example, if you want to be a model, one of the best ways you can do is, you know, to apply for all of these different agencies, but on the side, work at like fashion companies. Certain fashion companies can, you know, like Abercrombie and Fitch, they usually hire, I think, models anyway. But, you know, that could help you learn customer service, engaging with people, counting money, all these different things, and help you excel yourself on the career path to be a model. That's what I'm seeing for you, is like, you're learning all of these different things because the Ace of Swords is you're gaining the intellect. So you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. But what you don't see that happening. You just see the heartbreak behind it. You don't see the grand picture. The Hierophant, yeah. You have to learn all these things to be inside of this organization. The Hierophant is like, you know, a secret organization. It represents law, government, military, but it represents like the highest pinnacle because it is the Pope, right? He's in control of all of these different things. So when we look at the Pope, he has the two keys of enlightenment at his feet. You're going to gain one of the keys of enlightenment here. You're going to see how everything added up into like this wish for you. Your wish is coming true right here. You're on the right path, but you have to understand that you have to close out all the cycles. All right, you have to close out all of these cycles within your life with this world energy. You're wrapping up one right now and it's making you sad, but here's the thing, you were not supposed to be there forever. You're supposed to go on to the next cycle and to the next cycle until you collect all of these little pentacles for yourself. You collect them all into like this cup right here and you bring it to the Temperance, and the Temperance can alchemize with fire and water. So now you have earth, fire, and water coming out to create air with this Ace of Knives to give you the information. You still can't see that. All right, what? Can I get a clearer message for Pisces? Because I kind of feel like I'm also missing something as well, like I'm blocked off to something right here. What am I being blocked off to? The Nine of Knives, anxiety. You're also anxious. You're blocked off to anxiety right here. Or you're anxious because you can't see things clearly. Things aren't progressing as well because you have anxiety. You have the Five of Cups coming out again. You have, what, 3 clarifications of the Five of Cups? No, just 2. No, 3. You have 3 Five of Cups coming out. You're still sad about the cups falling over. You're still polarized by that because you still can't see things clearly. You can't see the higher purpose of yourself. The Daughter of Knives. You need to find, here's the thing, the Ace of Swords is also given to the Daughter of Knives or the Page of Knives. You don't even know what to do with the sword. Okay. You don't even know what to do with this knife. That's the problem. You're receiving a gift, but once you receive the gift, you don't even know it's the wish. You don't even know that the wish happened. Because even if you had everything laid out in front of you, Pisces, I don't even think you would get it. I don't think you quite understand that. You only see glimpses of it. That's what the Daughter of Knives is. It's kind of like spy energy. They're gifted the Ace of Swords, but they don't know how to use it. They know that it's sharp. They know that it can cut things, but they're not skilled in it. They're given the Sword of God. It's the sword that comes out of God's mouth. It's like a really important tool, but they're kind of like, I don't know how to use it, so it's just a regular sword. No, it's the Ace of Swords. It is the Fool of Swords, the beginning and the end of the suit of swords. All right, the beginning of knowledge and the end of knowledge, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. That's what the sword represents. But you don't even know that. And even if you had it, you wouldn't know you had it. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Because I think what your problem is here, Pisces, is you're looking for the Ten of Pentacles. You're looking for this, you're looking for something solid. You're not looking for the knowledge. You're not looking for the wish fulfillment. You're looking for the money. Okay. You're looking for the final outcome to a situation. That's the problem, Pisces. You're looking for the final outcome. All right. So here's the thing. You can't see that you're going on your divine purpose within your life because you're like, how am I doing that? I don't have the Ten of Pentacles yet. What do you mean? What am I supposed to do with this information? I don't have the Ten of Pentacles yet. What do you mean I have this Ace of Swords? I don't have the money. Because you're not looking at all of your skills and your gifts. Like, what can you do with them? How are they beneficial to you? How are you going to use them to get to your ultimate goal? Look at your 10th house. Look at the sign of Pisces and what it means. Look at what your goal is within your career. How are you going to get there? Okay? I kind of feel like you're blocked off to the information because it's kind of like you're still making excuses for yourself. How can I get there? The Five of Cups. Oh, well, 3 cups have fallen over. 3 cups keep falling over. There are still 2 cups behind you, Pisces. Where there is a will, there is a way. Take it to someone who is more knowledgeable than you. You have the Queen of Scepters coming out. With the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. The Nine of Pentacles is here. I kind of feel like what you're wanting right now is you want to live fast, you want to be sexy, you want to be alluring, you want to have a lot of money. But here's the thing with the Queen of Pentacles. She represents being a witch. She represents using her powers to get what she wants. You're not using your powers, Pisces. You're not using your skills and your talents. You don't even know that you have the Ace of Swords. You wouldn't even know if it was dropped in your lap. You wouldn't even know your talents if someone spoke them to you. You're blocked off to a lot of different things right here, Pisces. You're blocked off to a lot of emotions within your life. How can Pisces discover this? How can Pisces discover their talents? How can Pisces get past this mental block that they're having? The Daughter of Scepters with the Magician. All right, so here's the thing about the Daughter of Scepters and the Magician. You have to seek wise counsel right here, all right? The Daughter of Scepters is kind of like, it's a page, right? And the Magician is someone who's looking at this page who is a blank slate. So think of the Fool energy, 0 being the Fool, as a combination of all 4 pages, all right? Because when we look at the minor arcanas, there are cards that correspond to the major arcanas. For example, the Two of Cups, even though it's represented by Cancer, it represents a small emotional connection. Then you look at the Lovers, which is the sign of Gemini, or is ruled by the sign of Gemini, which is like a divine connection. Not just an earthly connection, but a connection to the divine, right? Then we look at, let's see. There are dogs barking in the background. It's kind of like messing me up, like on my mental track right here. There's like, you know, anyway, there are cards that correspond to one another in the tarot, right? Minor arcanas go to the major arcanas. So when we look at the pages right here, it's all 4 pages combined to make the Fool. So what I'm seeing right here is that you have to go to the Magician. The Magician is point 1. So you go from the World to the Fool, or a page, to the Magician. Because we can never be the Fool because he is an idea, a concept. We can never be ruled by 0. Yes, they do say the Fool is us, but however, the Fool is an idea or an ideology, a concept. The pages are truly who we are as people, right? Because they're all 4 combined to make the Fool. He has control of all 4 elements. However, when the Fool is reincarnated into a new life, you go see the Magician, right? Because the Magician looks at your birth chart. He looks at your skills. He looks at your talents and says, you're good at this, this, and this. And he puts you on the right path. It's kind of like, follow the yellow brick road now. This is who you are as a human being. Your 10th house is your career. Here are your struggles in your life. Here is your rising. Here's how people are going to greet you. Here's your luck. Here's your Saturn return, blah, blah, blah. And he puts you on the right path. You need to seek wise counsel right here with this Temperance. You need to bring your problems to a magician. And when I talk about a magician, this could be a doctor, a judge, a lawyer, a counselor, someone of a high profession right here, not a tarot reader. I know it says magician, but the magician is really a scientist ruled by Aquarius, so someone of high intellect. So this is not someone of, you know, they work at a small retail store. This is someone who is like up there, if you get my drift. So that's what I'm seeing for you. You're at this weird start, like, where do I go next? How do I go next? See the Magician. How is the Magician? How does Pisces get to the Magician? The Ace of Scepters. Wow, they're both holding this ace. You're about to receive some new blessing from the universe. You're about to receive an ace call. So you have 3 aces coming out, okay? So here's the thing. You're going to be gifted with a gift. I can't go over this anymore because it's the same message over and over. You're going to receive a gift, right? You're going to receive this ace or a pentacle or a sword, whatever. You have 3 aces coming out, the triple threat, right? She's carrying the Ace of Wands. He's carrying the Ace of Wands. Let's look at that a little bit closer for you. All right, so you see it? So that's what I'm seeing, is that this Magician is now handing off this new ace to you. Go and do something with it. But here's the thing. You basically want someone to spell it out for you, because you don't know your talents and your own skills. You don't know who you are as a human being. So that's why you're seeking this Magician energy. So it's kind of like a grand revelation, a grand chance encounter. The 5 of Knives, the Tower, the 6 of Cups. You have to leave stability that once brought you comfort, because it's not going to help you get where you want to be. Because there's too much fighting within this tower. There's too much conflict. No matter how comfortable it feels, there's just daggers being thrown at one another. The Chariot. You're escaping the tower, though. That's the good thing about this. The 2 of Pentacles. The balance of the situation is that when you leave, the Magician appears to hand you the ace. You have to leave this tower. You have to wrap up the cycle with the world. The Moonlight energy, but you're still confused as to what that means. The 6 of Knives. The 7 of Skulls. Air travel, possibly, but travel, mental vacation to a place where you can grow something. You're trapped in the darkness. You don't understand these messages. Some of you don't. You have to gain information from something, right? You can never build a full 10 in these tower situations. You're only supposed to go there for a short, brief amount of time. And once you have enough talent right here, once you have enough skill, the Magician knows what to do with you. That's what this is. Okay. So this is kind of like, you know, as I said, getting all 4 talents together, and then the Magician is like, oh, you're kind of like, he's like a talent scout in a way. That's kind of what I'm seeing for you. This is like a person who's a scout, who's looking at people. You can't see it happening. They see that you're not just a page. They can work with you right here. Sorry, my phone just died. My light on. They can work with you right here. They can grow something with you because you have the skills. You have certain talents. You have certain things, and it could be in a business. Maybe you have typing skills. You have customer service skills. You have all these different things, and now you have someone powerful saying, hey, go to this company, do this thing. They're giving you an opportunity to utilize all of your skills. And so all these little tower moments, all these little bickering things, all these, whatever, they weren't going to get you to where you're supposed to be. You're on your divine purpose right here. That's what the Temperance is trying to tell you. I can't make it any more simple, because you keep going back to this. Well, I don't have the 10 of Pentacles. I don't have the 10 of Pentacles, because the 10 of Pentacles is a lifelong of work, all right? You have to understand that. You don't receive the 10 of Pentacles overnight. 8 of Skulls. Yeah, it requires a lifetime of work. The Lord of Grails. In order to become a king, it requires a lifetime of work. And you still have to work when you're a king. That's the thing, is people think that when they receive the 10 of Pentacles, it's just going to be like, oh, I got the 10 of Pentacles, I'm rich, I'm a millionaire. No, the millionaires still have to work too. Billionaires still have to work too. Just because you reach the top doesn't mean you stop working. 6 of Skulls, but you are given this opportunity, though. You're getting a new opportunity. It's being hand-delivered to you, a blessing. You're meeting someone of high importance right here that can put you on the right path because you have all the skills. And maybe you're about to leave a situation, or maybe there's a situation in July where you're just like, oh, I don't want to leave the situation. I don't want to go and do something else. I don't want to lose this job. It's such a good job, but you're being moved somewhere else to gain another experience. You're being moved to another place to gain all of these experience. The Temperance will take everything that you have, move you towards the Magician. The Magician's like, all right, now I know what to do with you. You can be my apprentice, because remember, the pages are kind of like the apprentice to the Magician as well. Let's look at the Witch's Familiars. Actually, let me get you a couple more cards. Well, that card wanted to drop out, so I will take that one. We have the Seven of Wands. You're pushing back against something right here. Push back against certain situations within your life. What are you pushing back against? The Ten of Scepters. Push back against, for example, okay, you're at a job, say you're working customer service, or you're working wherever, you're working at a company, big company, whatever, and it's a lot of work. And you're like, well, I don't want to lose this job because it has such good money, it has a good opportunity. Here's the thing, Pisces, you're not supposed to be doing the Ten of Scepters work. Pisces are actually supposed to live comfortable lives because it's the representation of you living through all 11 other signs. Pisces, in general, if you follow your divine purpose, are not supposed to live hard lives, all right? They might have hard childhoods, they might have hard things happening within their lives, but Pisces are themselves supposed to have easier lives. That's the sign with the most billionaires. I've told you that before. If you are moved from one place to another place, it's because you have too much of a workload there, and the universe is saying, no, you're not supposed to have that much of a workload. You're supposed to go over here and do something better, okay? Easier, more relaxed. You're not supposed to have the Ten of Scepters, okay, Pisces? That's what the universe is pushing against. You have retreat, crab. Yeah, you're being pushed away from that Ren awareness. You need to be aware of that within your life. Black cat, independence. So you might have to be a little bit freelance right here. Maybe you have to start your own company. Maybe you have to start your own channel, your own thing. But it's definitely because you are not supposed to have the Ten of Wands burden. You're not supposed to have that physical back-breaking labor. All right, Pisces? Retreat from the situation. Be aware of your own independence. What can you grow yourself? Maybe this is you starting up your own small business, your own company. Maybe this is you being recognized because of your talents. But I kind of feel like you get recognized when you are by yourself, when you don't have anything, you're not attached to anyone, you're not attached to a person. And that's the problem with Pisces, is that a lot of times when Pisces are younger, because you do roll emotional signs, they get trapped in certain relationships, they get trapped within this, they want to be happy, they, do drugs, whatever. But here's the thing. When you free yourself from that, when you are truly independent as a person, your life gets a lot better really quickly. Things start to work out for you. You start meeting new people because you remember you do roll the feet, you roll movement. Slow movement, but you still roll movement. Manifestation and peace. Yeah, you're supposed to have peace within your life, Pisces. Your life is not supposed to be tumultuous. In fact, if your life is pretty difficult right now, think about your past choices. That's the thing with the High Priestess, and that's the thing with the Hanged Man. Your cards are the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. Why is your life hard? Did you make bad choices? What can you do to make them better? Do you make bad financial choices? Do you make bad romance choices? What is your problem? You need to look at that problem and say, hey, that's where my life kind of changed right there. That's when all the problems started. Then cut that out of your life, Pisces, at least for a little bit. Gain the experience, gain the mental clarity, gain the knowledge, and keep moving forward. Your life is not supposed to be difficult. Understand that. Your life is supposed to be filled with manifestation and peace. You're supposed to be reaching enlightenment one last time. That's it. Your life is not supposed to be stressful. You're not supposed to be dealing with tower moments. You're not supposed to be dealing with, oh, that card jumped. We have unalone. You're not truly alone in a situation. this is kind of like a mashup between the sunlight energy, the moonlight energy, and the cosmos, the oceans. Understanding that you're not alone in the universe. Understanding that there is an angel still there watching you, still trying to guide you, all right? Building a new situation for yourself. They're trying to alchemize a better situation for you, but it kind of represents that you have to have independence right here. You have to let go of certain things within the past. You have to let go of heavy burdens, all right? And it could even be, you know, you're dating someone right now and you're spending too much time with them. It's becoming a drain on your work life, your romance life. You kind of feel maybe that it's not going to last forever. If you feel that way, Pisces, that's your intuition telling you it's probably not going to last forever, all right? Be a free spirit. Here's the thing. Pisces are not supposed to be chained down to certain situations. You're supposed to be free. It's not saying you can't get married. It's not saying you can't have kids and whatever, but later in life kind of thing. You need to experience the world. You need to see what the universe is trying to enlighten to you. This one last trip around the world or the sun. Not one last trip around the sun. That would be a year. But, you know, one last life cycle around the sun. Whatever. You get what I mean. One last life around the sun. Lifetime. There we go. Gosh, I'm trying. It's late. I'm tired. You have vampire, emotional intelligence. Blind spot, skull of darkness. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Here's the thing though, Pisces. You do kind of rule the vampire archetype. You, Scorpio, and Leo are actually the... It's funny to say Leo because Leo is ruled by the sun. However, all three of the signs are kind of emotional vampires in their own way. Leo rules glamour and the illusion and apparition. Scorpio rules sex, and you rule the emotion. And what do all vampires have in common? Well, they look good, they're sexual, and they can lure people in. That's the thing about this emotional vampire, Pisces, is that maybe you're not even using your emotional intelligence. Your life's not supposed to be hard. Vampires' lives aren't hard. They get other people to do their work for them. That's the blind spot. That's what you're missing about this, Pisces. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Take a step back. It's not over. I feel like you think your life's over. Oh my gosh, you're not going to ever be happy. You're not ever going to reach your 10 of Pentacles. You're not going to... Start using your own powers, Pisces. Start using what you were blessed with. The Queen of Scepters is a witch, vampire, whatever you want to call her. This is the tarot of the vampires that I'm using right here. However, she is a witch. If you look at the traditional artwork of the Queen of Wands archetype, she is a sexual person. She is in control. She has dominant masculine energy. You know, she has powers. And that's what I kind of feel like for you, Pisces, is that's what you're missing, the skull of darkness. That's what's being illuminated to you. Continue to keep moving forward. Your life's not supposed to be hard. Your life is not over. Have peace. Focus on your manifestation. Allow the universe to play out the way it's supposed to be. Allow, kind of, in a way, other people to do your bidding for you. I know that's bad to say. So we lose strength, success in all ventures, good health, and speedy recovery. Yeah, like, I don't know how to tell you that, Pisces. However... So glamour, maybe you don't have glamour. Maybe you need to find someone who can teach you how to use glamour, because that is the Leo trait. Scorpio trait is the sexual trait. I'm going to pull that card. Maybe you know how to be sexual. Maybe you just don't have the glamour ability. Wisdom, learning, communication, tradition, contemplation, wise counsel, spiritual meaning, divine aid, creative spark, and initiation. That's the magician energy. The initiation, the creative spark. Divine aid is the temperance. Learning, you know how I said learn how to use glamour? Tradition, contemplation, wise counsel. Someone can teach you how to do that. Sowilu. Double clarification of Sowilu. Sowilu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Vitality, good health, good fortune, happiness, spiritual meanings, blessings, and wholeness. So here's the thing for you, Pisces. Life's not supposed to be hard. You're making it complicated by holding on to things you're not supposed to have. You're staying in tower moments and allowing the tower to fall on your head. You're basically letting Dorothy drop the house on you. Don't do that. Leave, all right? Stop trying to stay in toxic situations. You have your own willpower. You know, if the evil, wicked witch was not terrorizing the Munchkins, she wouldn't have died. she wouldn't have had the house fall on her, right? Like, that's the situation. She was already a witch. She already had power. She had a castle that she lived in. She had flying monkeys. Like, at the end of the day, she really didn't need to take control of Oz. She could have just been happy with her castle and her flying monkeys and, you know, her sister and her red shoes. Like, that's the thing. You can just be happy. All right? You don't have to go into this whole wickedness and try to control everything and allow other people to help you in a situation. When I say control everything, I'm talking about like being a terror and a menace. All right? Don't overexert your dominance to try to, keep people down. Don't stay in toxic situations when you know you should leave them. Because that's ultimately what killed the Wicked Witch, or was it a Wicked Witch of the East? Anyway. So, yeah, just be happy. It's working out for you. You cannot even see the blessings that you have right now. You can't see all of your worth. You can't see how every talent that you have is combining. You have an initiation process coming, a new initiation within your life. I know everyone's like, oh my gosh, another initiation. However, so Wheeler means sun. So the sun card's coming out. This is the happiest card in the deck. So, yeah, the sunlight energy. Leo energy. I was just talking about that. Glamour energy. So yeah, that's important for you, Pisces. So learn your glamour, learn how to understand this lifetime. It's supposed to be easy, calm, go with the flow. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to push it. Don't stay in bad situations. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'll talk to you later. Bye.